Everybody, it's Mike D at Down Pepper Tree Lane, and we're going to take a tour of my beautiful garden on the first day of spring. This is my really jungle area. That's a beautiful ficus tree, and the lantern is an homage to The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, the Narnia book that I loved as a kid. Lots of lush greenery. I don't walk in there, it's more to look at, but it's very pleasing to the eye outside my kitchen. And there's a little bird bath back there, and that's rainwater. I just put in a seashell. It's starting to overgrow my lantern. That's okay. I want an English garden, which is somewhat overgrown. You can tell your gardener that so that they don't butcher it. This is a solar balloon. I love it. This is a darker corner, so ferns do well in the shadows. So I have a nice big fern down there. And you want to plant climbers in your corner. You can see I've got climbing vines going up the side. Yeah, there's a few silk flowers in there. It is what it is. I have a little help. These are like purple vincas. They are incredible. I'm so lucky to have this vine all over this section of my side yard. And jade is a superstar. It does really well in the sun or the shade. It's a succulent anywhere in the Southwest. It's great. This is a succulent too. This little corner, I have a nice little chair and a little flower pot so I can sit in the shade if I wish. Another shady little section. This is an old brick planter, which I love. The house is like 1960. And lots of ferns. Like I said, ferns do well in the shade, and it's really lush and overgrowing and very pleasing to look out at. With my containers, aloe vera is great. You can cut off a piece, put it on your skin, and succulents really bloom. They're amazing. This lavender just grew on its own. It's fantastic. It's spectacular. And you can cut off a bunch, and you can do all kinds of crafts with them, or just put them in a vase in your restroom, and it will have a beautiful scent. This is some kind of tobacco tree, I was told. I call it the laundry tree. I can hang my laundry to dry on it. It grew just naturally in about 1 year. This is a silver plant. You can find these at the nursery. They're little accent plants. This hedge grows so fast. It's a monster. So I have a gardener every other week, and he stays on top of that. Solar lantern there. Little fun hummingbird. And that's my lounge garage with a nice window. 2 purple camp chairs. An old outdoor rug. Little accent pieces there. And that's in that red pot is a lemon tree. I'm in California, so trying to grow that. Here's kind of a fun pop of color that can be used as a seat. Great fountain. I have a whole video on fountains. This I found on the street. A neighbor left it out. It's fantastic. An old bird cage. So I put silk flowers in there, and sometimes I'll put a little fake bird. This a seashell wind chime, really cool. Look at this old bicycle tray. It's the same color blue, so I put it right next to the bird cage. Fantastic. But it does knock over on a windy day. This little bench I found at a swap meet. A local craftsman made it. And the umbrella's down because of the wind. Bougainvillea is fantastic in the Southwest. It's extremely beautiful and plush. The birds like it. They make nests back there, and they kind of freak out sometimes, but it's cheap rent inside of there, and it's very plush and beautiful. And you just have to make sure you clean up, and they do leave a lot of leaves on the ground. This is a little vignette, a lot of bright colors over here in the corner with the pillow, some silk flowers, a little canvas art, a fun little table, and a brass vase I decided to keep outdoors. I know it will patina, but That's all right. The succulents are in bloom. Check this out. Very beautiful. I like to install a little lantern along my wall. And look at that metallic sun. Beautiful. Just a few pieces to liven up that corner. And then the solar balloon as well. That will come on at night. I have huge hedges, which I love. They really buffer the noise and my neighbors. So tons of greenery. And this is the big spectacular shot of my secret garden, really. I love to sit right here, have an iced tea or a sun tea. That's another solar light. This is a beautiful wrought iron table and chairs. I've never seen anything like it. I got it through my antique business, and it's very heavy, and it's a keeper. Um, so this is just, I had a lot of weeds here, so I put down this mat to cover them up. And I have a little outdoor desk. I can hang out here if I want to sit and relax, do a little bit of journaling. Um, by the beach, they sell these stones with the little inlays, colored inlays of tile. Beautiful. Now, jade turns red in the sun. If you put it more in the sun, it'll become red. Little fun vase. I got that at Cost Plus. See how well they do? The succulents. See how strong they are? This is a lime tree. I'm hoping it will bloom. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. The grass is doing really well. I had my gardener put weed killer on it, and he's doing a great job. So there's no weeds, no dandelions. You can't eat them anyway because they have pesticides. You can only eat a dandelion if they've never had a pesticide near it. There's some parsley in here I'm trying to grow. More succulents. This is a really cool accent wall. I've got the flower can, which I use, solar lantern, amazing little dazzle wind chime there, red, white, and blue patriot, which I am. This is an old wrought iron piece that's blue, perfect for a little flower pot. And these are like colored lanterns that you see by the ocean. They're like sea bobs. I forget what they're called, but beautiful succulent garden. I planted rosemary. Look at it shooting up. Beautiful, shooting up with the blue flowers. Don't eat the flowers, by the way. You just want the pure rosemary to cut up for potatoes and chicken. Um, this tree is half lemon, half orange. It grew together. I needed some height here, so I put up this trellis to help me grow the plants up high. These are tomatoes. This is a fun little bird cage with succulents. This tree, this hedge has grown massively in 2 years. I've got more aloe vera in the corner. That's like another evergreen to fill in the corner. Bird of paradise. Beautiful colors. Geranium does really well at the beach. Really cool little bench, garden bench, and a mini garden bench there. Here's a fun little miniature vignette there, like a little lemonade stand. That's my little secret cave. I can go back there, meditate. There's a little chair back there. Massive bougainvillea. This is incredible. Just spectacular color all year long. More wrought iron, which looks really good in the garden. Very heavy. I love this piece. Solar lantern. Massive amounts of jade. A little lantern there for solar light. You should see it at night. It's incredible. These are like, it's like an old wrought iron bicycle. I love that. I had to scoop that up when I found it. And I built this wall, this little retaining wall to keep everything from sliding. And I'm putting in plants inside the wall. I just had an old teapot and I went ahead and put some plants in it. These balloons are solar. They light up at night. Little bicycle, whimsical for fun. Here's another lemon tree, trying to grow it. Beautiful succulents. I put in gravel in between the squares of this cement patio, really fills it out, and I put in this scalloped little piece because the earth was sliding again. Wanted to keep it together so that it's tidier and nicer and holds the gravel from slippage during the rain. This lemon tree does have fruit on it, so this one's doing well. Beautiful outdoor mat and hammock. There's the star of the show. I like to hang out there, rock back and forth on a lazy afternoon. Succulents in massive bloom right there. Incredible. And so you can see here's another place to sit. I have various places to sit depending on if it's shady or sunny or what angle the sun is in the garden. And as you know, I film a lot out here. I can just hang out at the grass, move the chairs around. I'm trying to make it as versatile as possible, but I'll kind of end over here. This is great for late afternoon as the sun is slanted, and it's a beautiful backyard and side yard that I can relax in and rest from the stresses of the world. And I hope you enjoyed my tour and got some ideas. Once again, this is the Southwest. You have to find out your zone, what zone you live in. Look on a map of gardening zones and work with your local nursery on plants that will do well and the soil and what not to plant and waste your time and money on. You really want to stick with what will do well in your part of the world. All right, I'm Mike D. Check out my shop, downpeppertreelane.com. I have jewelry and gifts, and support my work on YouTube. Thank you. Bye. Like and subscribe.